Start, could you introduce us to Killing It and your character in the series?
Okay, it's really hard to condense it, but I will say it's a very unique television show. I would say the show Killing It is really a story about people chasing the American dream, figuring out a way, how to make that quick money and doing it by killing snakes. But it's not really just that, it's beyond that. It's about a family and how the tension and stress between Craig and his ex-wife play out in Craig's real attempt and goal to make money. Camille, my character, is very interesting. She's Craig's ex-wife, and she has a lot of responsibility to support the family while Craig is struggling out there trying to fulfill his dream. Supporting her daughter, and she's really trying to break the doubts out there and trying to figure out, Craig is trying to break the doubts and trying to figure out how to create this business of his own. It's hilarious. It's really hilarious. And I think that a lot of people will be able to relate to it because it is about an American dream. However, it could bring into some questions of, is the American dream really all about money?
You're best known for the dramatic roles that you've brought to life on screen. With this being your first major venture into the comedy genre, did anything surprise you about the experience, and how different are those two disciplines?
Yeah, they're definitely different than what I'm used to. This is my first time on a comedy, and I'm definitely had to get out of my comfort zone. But I've always been comfortable playing drama and kind of dark things or horror. That seems kind of easy to me. I'm very familiar with that genre. Being in a comedy, I'm like, wait, how am I supposed to portray this? What am I supposed to do? But it was great to get the feedback of, no. Your character brings the balance to this environment. So continue to be yourself. And that was really helpful for me. And I learned quite a bit how to work on a comedy. The storyline, I would look at it like, wait, really? People think this is funny? But because hearing humor and deaf humor is pretty different. So it's been an interesting experience. And I'm glad that I've had that opportunity to add this to my range of acting ability.
One of your passions in life is to mentor young children, and Jet Miller plays your daughter in the series. She's just starting off in her career. Did you share any words of wisdom with her?
Well, I think in general, it's important for youth to believe in themselves, especially for deaf young ones. There's a lot of doubt of, can I do it? Will I have a good future? And of course, it's a common concern in general for young people. But for deaf children specifically, they've heard no for so much of their life. But it's important for them to resist that and say, no, I can do whatever I want, and I can be whatever I want. You can do it. And that's important to remember.
Yeah, there's so many moments that are going to stay with audiences after the episodes air, and they'll be laughing out loud. Is there a particular scene that you're really excited for your fans to see?
I'm excited for them to see what happens in the very last episode. There is a cliffhanger. The character Camille has some things that might be a bit unexpected. So that's all I can say. I'm excited for them to see that.
That's a great teaser. I got one final question for you. There's such a great chemistry that comes off the screen between you and the rest of the cast. How were you all able to build that while filming during a pandemic?
Well, there were definitely challenges filming. We didn't have a lot of time to see each other because we needed to remain as safe as possible. I had an ASL interpreter on set. Everyone had to wear masks, which was difficult for a deaf person in order to look at facial expressions and even possibly read lips. So we had the interpreter present to help me connect with each person and develop that relationship. And that helps with the dynamic and create a better team. we had such a short time to make it happen, but we made it happen. We all like each other so far, knock on wood. Hopefully that continues. But no, it was great. It was really great. Despite the challenges, we made it work.